Hello ladies and gentlemen, as you can see today we've come outside to introduce you to the wonders of Vienna Symphonic Library Ensemble Pro. A lot of our students come to us and say they're really confused about why they might need a slave, and isn't it incredibly complicated to set up and all that. Well, I thought I'd try and show you today that it really isn't, in the most simple way I could think, which is just two laptops set up outside the hallowed portals of ThinkSpace Education here in glorious sunny southern England. Right, what I have is a MacBook Pro, which is running here, and a PC laptop here. All you need, the whole point of Ensemble Pro is that you run your DAW on your main computer. It can be a PC or a Mac, doesn't matter what it is, and all the hosting of all those instruments, which take up all those gigabytes and gigabytes of memory and use all those processor resources to run, you offload that onto a slave machine, so that this, your DAW, runs as fast as a Ferrari, as smoothly as a Rolls-Royce, while all the heavy lifting is done on your PC. And it's so well integrated that you really, it's as though it's all on one machine. And the way it does it is through one of these, an Ethernet cable. So all you need is two laptops or two PCs or whatever else, which have gigabit Ethernet. It has to be gigabit Ethernet because that has to be fast enough to carry both audio backwards and forwards and MIDI. Okay, right, let's get this up and running. So I'm going to start Digital Performer down here on the Mac. Meanwhile, I'm going to start Vienna Symphonic Library Ensemble Pro over here. Now, you get a number of programs with your Vienna Ensemble Pro setup. The one you want is the server. If I look in my programs down here, I'll show you which one it is. It's that one. We're running in 64-bit, so it's the server. And it comes up with a little window like this, and you go Add, and you call your thing. Let's call it Hello World, just for the hell of it. Okay, and then open it. It comes. Okay, now this is basically just an empty sort of a vessel into which you can put all kinds of instruments. So we'll add, for example, there. We'll have an instance of Contact. You can run both Vienna instruments, and you can run third-party ones. Now, most of mine normally, as you can see, live on an external drive, but today I don't have that because we're out in the garden. So this one is on the internal drive though, so let's have a look at that. I'll find an ensemble string patch. Those will do. Okay, so that's loaded up there. Now, back here on the Mac, test. How you insert Vienna Ensemble depends very much on your DAW. Most of the time it goes in just like an ordinary instrument. So I don't want to load the server one. I want the ordinary Ensemble Pro. There we go. And this window opens up. Now, when you click Connect, with any luck, if your network is connected correctly, ta-da! Hello World comes up. So you double click on that or click Connect. And it's done it. Now it says it's connected. Okay. Now, because this is DP, I create a separate MIDI track. Some sequencers don't need to do that. And up in your list of MIDI ports will suddenly come Vienna Ensemble Pro. So let's go to channel 1. Yeah. There we are. That's all set up. Now, with any luck, ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath. With any luck, when I play that keyboard, you will hear string music coming out. Ready? Victory! Victory for the simplicity of VSL Ensemble Pro. So then, I've got 32 gigabytes of RAM on this machine here. I can fill it up, and when I get fed up with that, and I want another 1,000 tracks or something, I can just add on more and more computers. With your basic VSL-EP license, you get 4 computers, so you get a master and 3 slaves. It's only the slaves that need the little dongle on the side there to keep them running. So for whatever it is, 200 and something euros, you get a massive network, which should be enough for, almost anybody except me, to run all their PCs and all their slaves and everything else. So that is why slaves are a great idea. It just works seamlessly inside your DAW. It's got tempo syncing. It's all that is like that. You could spend a long time talking about this, but I just wanted to simplify it and to introduce you to the idea that actually setting up slaves is really straightforward, an incredibly powerful way of expanding your musical horizons. And if you look very carefully, this being Easter, you might just see some rabbits leaping around in the background, being Easter bunnies. Happy Easter to you all.